Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and this week we're going to stop in our MIT building and we're going to go into some GIMP development so you guys can learn how to create your own characters, your own backgrounds, your own buttons, uh, whatever we want to make in here. So it's going to be a super quick tutorial on GIMP. I'm going to just show you as much as I can. This is just going to be like an overall boom, shotgun fire GIMP tutorial. Are you with me on this? All right, so real quick. If you don't have anything open, this is how I do it. Windows, new toolbox. I like to drag it to the left. I have no idea why. Dockable dialogues, layers. You need to have these two toolboxes open all the time. I use them about 95% of the time when I'm using GIMP. All right, so then I'm going to go File, New. You guys want to create, you guys need to know the height and width of whatever you're making. All right, so you can't just sit here and be blind about what you're doing. You got to think and be intentional about what you're doing. So let's say you're making a 60 by 60 sprite for Pac-Man. All right, we're not going to make Pac-Man today. I'm going to show you how to make something different. So you get your image on the screen. This is kind of real size, and you want to hit Control and roll, Control roll, and that guy can blow it up. All right, you with me on that? So what I always do is I go to View, Show Grid. There's my grid. And I go to Image, Configure Grid. And you can configure this grid whatever size you want. If you want 1 by 1, there you go. You got 1 by 1 pixels. All right. Let's say you wanted to find the center of that circle, and you know this is 60 by 60. If I would go to 30 by 30, can I find the exact center of my image? Yes, I can, because a lot of times what I'll do is I'll come in here. I can draw a circle. Right? Let's say you were drawing a button. All right, boom. And I know the center of my circle is right here. Who understands that? Show grids are great if you want to be professional. Okay? All right, so let's back it up a little bit. By the way, you just hit Control Z. If you want to know what something is over here, here's rectangle select, ellipse, free select, fuzzy select. All right, you got all this stuff over here. Blend tool, my favorite tool. Paintbrush, pencil, paintbrush, airbrush. You guys know what all that is. The smudge tool, if you want to get colors to like smudge together, you can smudge it. So let me back up and I'll just go to View. Don't show grid right now. All right, and then I'm going to take my free select tool and I'm just going to start drawing this guy. Maybe it's going to be my alien. All right, there he is. There's my alien. And then I can go to my blend tool. And by the way, if you double click on anything, you're going to get that guy to come up. I'm going to drag this guy across, and there you go. I've got an alien. How long did it take me to do an alien? How long did it take me to do an alien? Just a few minutes, right? Okay, so now you can go and add an eyeball. All right, so you can go here, go get an ellipse tool. You can drag an eyeball there. You go into the blend tool. The blend tool actually has eyeballs built into it. So if you go down here somewhere, it's called it's called an eyeball. Let me find it. There it is, radial eyeball. Do you guys see the radial? So here's a blue-eyed monster, brown-eyed monster, or green-eyed monster. What do you want this guy to be? Blue, brown, or green eyes? Blue. So you just click on blue. And here I think you go to radial, and you can drag this guy in. Okay, and there's an eyeball. And you guys can play with that. There you go, there's an eyeball. All right, if you want to copy and paste that guy, you can copy, Control-C, Control-V. And then I think you can move one of these. And there you go, there's 2 eyeballs. Who understands what I just did? All right. So now you guys don't want this white background, right? Because that's going to look stupid in your app. So over here you want to right click. All right. Click on this guy here. I probably have to ground this guy first. Yeah, I have to anchor this guy first. There you go. I anchored it. There's my eyeballs. I want to add the alpha channel. I'm going to come over here and color select the white, and I'm going to hit delete. And it might have deleted some of his white eyeballs. So if that ever happens, what I like to do is you could go to select invert. Control Z. and select invert again. And now I can take a paintbrush and I can go get a color that's not in there. Of course, I got a rainbow. It's going to be hard, but I don't know. I don't see that color in there. So now I can try. There you go. I can try to color it. See how I colored that on the outside now? Now I can color select the purple and hit delete, and now I have my first alien. Okay, who knows how to make an alien now? Okay, so now I can put that ghost. All you have to do in GIMP, you do not save. You go File, Export As, and you want to give it a name. This is going to be called Red Alien number 1. And I want to put that into some folder down here. I'm going to go 2017-18. I'm going to go into Innovators Semester 2. This is period 1. And I'm going to create a folder in here called GIMP Tutorial. And I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to drop in this red alien into there. Okay? Boom. Now let's say you want to make a background for this guy. All right, so let's go File, New. And I need to know the size. The size of a phone is 300 by 400. So I'm going to go 300 by 400. There you go. And you want to blow this guy up a little bit, so just Control Roll. Go to your blend tool. And you guys can go up here. And there you go. That's a cool background. Okay, that's cool. Let's go top to bottom. There you go. That's a cool background. File, Export As. Cancel that. File, Export As. Cool background. Should be in the same folder that I was in last time. It is. There's my red alien right there. I hit PNG. By the way, did that one have to be a PNG? No, it didn't, because it did not have an alpha channel in it. That could have very well been a JPEG. Okay? Who's with me on that? All right, so that's how I make backgrounds. You guys can do whatever you want on backgrounds. Do you guys know how to make buttons? Are you guys good on buttons? Do we need to go over buttons again? I'll go over buttons super quick. Okay, File, New. Let's say you're going to make a, I don't know, 60 by 60 button. By the way, if you do, okay, when you go into Android, it doesn't have to be 60 by 60. Are you with me? The smaller you go, the less memory they're going to take up. So sometimes you do. Okay, so I'm going to go drag a circle. Okay, I'm going to try. And by the way, I found out you can get these circles perfect if you just drag this down. Here it is. Position is 0, 0. That's perfect. And this is 60s by 60. Okay, I did a perfect circle there. Okay, so if this was ever off, the top left-hand corner is 0, 0. So I know that. So like if this is ever off right here, right, the circle's off. Okay, so I want to go 0, 0, 60 by 60. Let's go get my blend tool. There we go. We'll go with that same one. Boom, there you go. That's cool. And now I can go View, Show Grid. All right, and I can go grab my free select tool and start making an arrow. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, up, over to the middle. Do you see how I can just follow the grid and I get a very professional looking arrow? There it is. And now I can go down here. I like this color right here. I'm going to go Paint Can. Uh-oh. So that's wrong. So you want to go Fill Hole Selection. There you go. There's your arrow. All right. So what we're going to do now is add the alpha channel. Right click. Add the alpha channel. I'm going to go back and select the circle again. Make my perfect 60 by 60 circle. This is another way of adding the alpha channel. Okay, go to Select Invert, hit Delete, and there you go. There's my button. So File, Export As. This is my right button, .png. Okay, you guys can right-click, Image Transform, rotate 90 degrees, File, Export As. My down button. Okay, and I can keep doing that. I can go to the rotate tool, rotate that guy 45 degrees. Rotate it. I don't know why it's not rotating right now. Anyway, you guys can rotate that. You can save your buttons. And you can create all your buttons. You can create fire buttons, shoot buttons, whatever you want. Okay? So who understands how to create aliens today? Who understands how to create backgrounds today? Do we understand how to make buttons today? Okay. Was it that hard in GIMP? No. I can do it real quick. How long is this video? Okay. Let's go back and look. How long? 10 minutes. Okay. 10 minutes. And I've created backgrounds. I've got alien number 1. Okay. You can do things very efficiently, very quickly in GIMP if you learn a couple of the tricks. How many people are learning the tricks today? Okay, this is why we have a GIMP class. All right, so for the rest of the week, I want you to create your backgrounds, take your Super Pac-Man game, turn it into something different. Every background should be different. Every button should be different. All the characters should be different. Who understands what they're doing? All right, this is due on Friday. Keep calm and GIMP on and code on and get it done. All right, we'll see you soon.